Oh, wow, we made it. Welcome to the show that's on in the morning. St. Johns County, we love you. I hope everybody's out there doing great this beautiful morning.
They're doing great.
I know, they are doing great, right, sir? Yeah, so we've got some big stories to talk about today. We've got Troy's heartwarming Hallmark Hall of Fame story that we're going to be our leading story today. And then we also have teen arrested in California, a connection to that Ponte Vedra beach shooting. That's going to be an interesting one. Ooh. We love them over at the St. Augustine Humane Society. That annual pinup pulls, the winners have been announced, which will be a furry story for us today. We also have Australian breakdancing ranked world's #1 despite having a crappy situation in Paris. We're just going to leave it there. Yeah, that's good. All right. And then finally, we've got some new markers to celebrate St. Augustine's 100-year friendship with Avilés, Spain. So yeah, we'll get into all of that. But before we get into those stories, we want to praise some of the people that make the show possible, which is Bozard Ford Lincoln. Bozard have been kicking off the 75th year of serving St. Augustine and Northeast Florida. For 3 generations, their team and dealership have grown to meet the needs of this great community. The Bozard campus at I-95 and State Road 16 are full with inventory from Ford and Lincoln, along with a great selection of pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models in the area. And no visit to Bozard Ford is complete without a stop at Ford's Garage to enjoy one of their signature burgers. What is your favorite burger, sir, over at Ford's Garage?
Oh, it's the Jiffy Burger.
God bless you.
Yeah, without a doubt.
What a cool moment in time that the 3 of us have our name on a burger. That's pretty amazing, right?
No, I love the fact that like friends that just randomly drive through town and they see it and I get a picture of it. And it's been like a year now and I still get it and I just crack up.
That's my favorite. I know exactly what you mean. So yes, from your delivery of your new car in your own driveway or for a mobile service of your fleet of company vehicles or anything in between, we love them over at Bozard Ford. They are ready to meet your needs in a way that is designed exclusively for you. Just let their family take care of your family. They're Bozard Ford Lincoln and they're driven to inspire. All right. Florida Man Games. That's where our homie is right now, working on something magical. We miss you, Pete. Come on back to studio when you're ready. Hey, everybody.
No, get it done out there and then come back to studio.
Exactly. Yeah, get it done first, of course. Everybody get ready for the excitement. The Florida Man Games are gearing up for another round. Mark your calendars. What's the date?
March 1st.
Nice. You won't want to miss it. Calling all Floridians with a flair for the unique. Show off your Florida spirit. It's time for your peak. Gather your friends and family. Don't dismay. Join us in the fray. Secure your tickets today without delay. Favorites like the Florida Sumo and Evading Arrest are back by popular demand, and they're leading the pack. Plus new events like the lawnmower racing, right? That sounds cool.
Yes. Yeah.
And are you involved with this pig racing thing I'm hearing about?
Oh, the pig racing is going to be a lot of fun, and it's not a grease pig.
Okay.
Because you can't do grease pigs anymore.
You can't?
Yeah.
Why is that wrong?
Because I guess kids got hurt or something.
Oh,
something silly like that.
What if they wear a helmet?
Yeah, the pigs or the kids.
Well, you won't want to miss this spectacle of a show. It's pretty amazing. So grab your tickets now. Go to thefloridamangames.com. Get some gear. I'm seeing some merch out there. Pete wore a really cool hat on Friday. Did you see the Florida Man Games hat?
Yes, it was great.
Yeah, it was awesome.
No, but the lawnmower racing is going to be more than just lawnmower racing. The pit stops are going to be amazing. But, just let your imagination.
There's pit stops?
Let your imagination go.
Oh, wow.
And then it's going to be worse. So...
This is the most incredible event you've ever been to in your life. I'm going to name it and claim it. So yeah, go to thefloridamangames.com and I want to hear who has tickets in comments. I want to see who has tickets already. Put your name in comments. I want to see. But we also have to give a big shout out to Great Expectations Realty, Alace Med Spa, Fidus Roofing, BHF Insurance, St. Augie's Pizza, Sheba Hut Toasted Subs, Griffin Service, BNS Signs, and Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, in which we will talk about a little bit later. But first, it's St. Augustine's first father. Here he is. It's Troy Blevins.
Hey, happy Tuesday.
Yes, it's almost the weekend,
You
sir.
nailed it.
So excited. Right. I'm ready for weekend. I'm ready for a little R&R already.
Already. No. See, last week kind of spoiled us. It was only 4 days.
Yeah.
I was off all week.
Yeah.
And it still felt like it lasted forever.
Oh,
So yesterday went pretty good. You know,
Okay.
it's pretty good for a Monday.
I know that we're gonna do a quick check of the weather soon, but I'm just a little over the rain, bro. Like I'm a little. It's too soggy for me out there right now.
Yeah, it is. It is very, 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 very moist.
Yes, that's our second day of using the M word. That's so fun.
All right, but guess what? I know we're gonna do weather, but I'm gonna hold off on it.
Okay.
But, the question of the day.
What is it?
Question of the day, and I don't know if the guys in the booth are joining in or
Let's
not.
do it.
All right, it's firm or soft.
Oh.
How do you like your mattress?
That's two different questions.
What?
I was going firm, and then
I'm like, how many mattresses are you allowed? I think I'm gonna go soft. I'm gonna go soft. I like because I usually can figure out how to make it better if it's softer.
Yeah. See, I'm firm.
Like a memory foam kind of guy over here.
I'm firm, and at my age, I mean, it's impossible for me to get out of a soft mattress.
You just got to roll.
I look like a turtle on his back.
How high up is your bed? Is it super high up?
It's pretty high.
Mine too. Yeah, I have to like.
I have my drawers underneath.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, smart with the. It's very New York.
Yeah, I don't have a
compartmentalized.
I don't have a large bedroom, so we needed drawer space underneath.
To be super smart.
Yep.
All right, Booth. What do we got in there? Hard or no? Excuse me. Firm or soft?
maybe it's my age too, but I'm going firm.
Really?
Yeah, it just is better on my back. It might not be as comfortable per se, but the long run, it pays off better for me. So.
Oh, all right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
How about you, Blake?
I'll definitely say firm as well, but sometimes though my mattress needs a fluffer.
Oh.
A mattress fluffer is needed.
Okay, that's more.
Your son. I'm just gonna let
more,
you.
That's more than we needed. That's more than we needed.
What about a Tempur-Pedic?
Tempur-Pedics are amazing.
Has anyone ever slept on one?
I used to sell mattresses back in the day, and that was one of
Shut
the
your
ones.
face!
Yep.
Did you really?
Yep.
They're nice.
What's that like? How do you sell a mattress?
They sell themselves. Honestly, everyone comes in there knowing what they want. But
Okay.
at the time, they had individually coiled pockets, and
Right.
temperature dispersion was a big thing, so you didn't get hot when you slept. They breathed, and
I got to tell you, the best mattress I ever owned was from IKEA. It was an amazing, and I had it in like my whole like time I was in New York, and that was like the best because you literally could just throw the mattress. It was like one of those real thick ones. You just put it on the floor. You didn't need a bed frame and all that.
right.
Yeah.
That was how I lived back then.
Yeah. No, the Amazon ones now, you cut them up and they open up, and it's like one of those old school sponges
There you
you
go.
grew up with. You
Right.
They go,
Yeah.
A couple hours. They're like.
I think that's like the purple clover one or something. Yeah, literally. Yeah,
Those
they just.
aren't bad at all for the price and what you get.
That's absolutely.
But yep.
Absolutely. Well, that's philosophical question of the day.
Yeah, people are talking about waterbeds.
Remember water
Ooh,
beds?
those are classic.
Yeah.
Did you ever have one in your life?
Yeah, it was 4,000 degrees. It had the little heater. It has a little heater under it, and then like halfway through the night, you're just sweating. Like
Right.
you're not sure if it's your sweat or the waterbed's leaking. Yeah.
Oh my God. I think the most waterbed scene I will ever remember in a movie is like the Freddy Krueger movie when the kid's sleeping on the waterbed and like his fingers came right out of the mattress. Anyway.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Anyway.
I remember. My folks had a waterbed back in the days, in the early 90s, and then, we must have broke it or something happened, and that was gone.
Oh, definitely. Definitely broken. Yeah.
That's a good, I forgot about waterbeds. That
Me
was
too.
a way to bring that back up.
I'm glad they're gone.
What
Same.
a trend though. Yeah. A lot of motion in the ocean.
Yeah.
I've never heard of the heater, though. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You had a jacuzzi waterbed.
Yeah, no, it was a little heater underneath it, and yeah, it was too much.
That's hysterical.
It was
All right,
too
we'll
much.
move into quick check of the weather, Troy.
It is gonna rain, and it's gonna rain at 5:21 today.
You were right on the money yesterday, too,
Yeah.
by the way.
Nailed it.
See? And that quick check of the weather is brought to you by Great Expectations Realty. They can sell your home, business, or anything in between. Check them out at geauctionrealty.us or geauction.com. We now hit the streets with our 904 Now traffic team. Rick, what's going on in St. Johns County?
The water has stopped falling from the sky, but it is still on the roadway. So drive safe out there and be careful when you're heading to work or wherever you're going. I
Ryan.
did see this morning there was some 95 and State Road 16 ramp closures coming up here pretty soon. So
Why?
I'll grab the exact, just all the construction they're doing there. I think they're finally going to put a turning lane in coming from the south to the north.
Oh, I'd like for you to petition for them not to do that.
Not to do that.
I'll sign off on it if you
All
can
right,
just draft that
absolutely.
out.
We'll
yeah.
draft that up right now. No problem at all.
And we
We'll
got
have our
what?
2
Brian?
signatures.
We got Brian Boitano is mid. I can see up there in the upper right-hand corner. You know, I'm not going to disagree with that. I feel.
Enlighten me. Who is Brian Boitano?
He was a male figure skater.
Okay.
Big, but he was like big back in the day. Yeah,
Nice.
it's all right. Yeah, it was. Rudy Galindo was much better. All right, that traffic report is brought to you by Alace Med Spa. Troy, are you looking for bliss and a freshing, glowing face right now?
Of course I am.
Come to Alace Med Spa, your ultimate grace. From facials and that make your skin gleam to Botox and fillers, they're a part of the dream scene. With lasers so smooth, they'll zap away your trouble spots. Their expert team makes sure that you have the very best in every way possible. Alace is the place to refresh and renew your face with top-notch tech treatments just for you. Step into their doors, feel the stress disappear in a spa so inviting, you'll be filled with cheer. Say my name, go in there and say, Davey sent me, and y'all get $100 off of your first treatment at Alace Med Spa. They've got a lot of special packages. Check them out on socials. Go to their Instagram and win those Luke Bryan tickets that's coming up in Tampa. That's going to be a pretty awesome show. They're alacemedspa.com. All right, let's get into it here. Our first story of the day is, Troy, can you tell us a little bit about that heartwarming moment that we saw over the weekend with you and Chief Avalise, I believe?
Yeah, and you know, and it has more to do with just how much I love our town and the great people in our town, like Chief Avalise, and it wasn't even anything that was outside the norm for Chief Avalise. So I mean, but it just shows you how great a town we live in. And on Friday morning, I get a phone call from Chief Avalise. Truck drivers that like are delivering to like Cisco or U.S. Foods or stuff like that. If U.S. Foods or Cisco refuses to take a pallet because it's dinged or something, then the entire pallet has to go back, or it has to get thrown away, or it gets donated. Well, this truck driver, it started with the truck driver. The truck driver didn't want to just throw away these cases of hot dogs and hams.
Oh, it's hams and hot dogs.
It was hams. It was cured hams and hot dogs.
Oof, a lot of sodium.
So she, well, but it lasts and it's good for those you know, a little less fortunate. But so she drove into the fire station, and it could have stopped right there, and Chief could have said, no, we don't want it, and she would have had to go throw it away somewhere or something like that. It was all 100% good, well within the dates and stuff. And Chief makes a phone call. He calls me and says, hey, what do you know? Who do you have? I was like, well, I have a couple people. Let me make some phone calls. You know, Family Worship Center does a giveaway almost every Saturday. And I knew it was Friday afternoon. I was like, okay, this works because it's closed. And then I called Epicure.
Oh, Sonny, you love her. Yes.
Sonny at Epicure. And I was like, Sonny, if I have something left over, I'm bringing them to you, because Sonny has the nice facility there. She can store it a little bit longer. But so next time, Sonny, you get the shipment. But the fact that the heart of the fire department, I went down there along with the truck driver. We unloaded it from the truck driver, myself, Chief, and two of his other guys unloaded it into one of his trucks. His
so cool,
really cool like truck that comes get you during the floods.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it's a really cool truck. I mean, it was in the little video. It was really cool. And then Chief and another fireman went to Family Worship Center with me and helped me unload it there. And then the team out there was probably 10 people out there helping us. You know, as we got it off the truck, and they were putting it into the cooler to give away for the next day.
Really?
I mean, it was just like, you know, it was a moment that happened so spontaneous, and it's just one of those moments that make you go, gosh, this is why we live here.
We truly live in an extraordinary place.
And it wasn't, there was no thought of, okay, we're going to let this food go to waste. It was always, how are we going to get the food to the people that need this food? And everybody was on that. I'm wearing the exact same shirt.
I love it. Oh, in the video
that I'm wearing today.
That's awesome.
I swear it was clean.
You have two of them. You have two.
I swear it was clean.
If the fashion, if the fashion is fashioning,
but I mean, it kind of just gave me that reassurance of, you know, we live in the right place.
We live in an incredible community. Truly, truly, we do. That's awesome.
You know,
so the food got distributed, and it's just a happy day all the way around.
Yeah, it's just a happy day. I mean, and you know,
I'm a lot of ham sandwiches out there.
You know, and I'm fortunate that, you know, the other beauty of our town is Chief Obley's, and if it would have went to Sheriff Harwick, he would have done the same thing.
Mhm.
If it would have went to Chief Michaud, she would have done it. I mean, and there was a handful of people that are sitting in the right positions to make good things happen, and we're fortunate.
Yeah, that is a huge blessing on all of us. Absolutely.
So.
Well, what also is a blessing are some of these gas prices, buddy. Like the gas pricing is looking pretty good right now. I find this very interesting. The Gas Buddy Gas Report, of course, brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. We've got the BP over on US 1 South, $2.89 today. I wonder if that's their cash price or is that a charge price? I'm not sure, but that's pretty damn good. We got Circle K over on US 1 South as well at $2.93. So they bumped this up a little bit. Circle K, also called the other Circle K, and they're also at $2.93. Shell got into the mix here on King Street and said, we're going to go up a penny, but $2.94. Then Circle K was like, you know what? If you're going up, then I'm definitely going to go up 1 penny. So this one's on A1A Beach Boulevard, Circle K at $2.94. The Amoco. Where is an Amoco? I'm serious. Like, do we have that? I feel like I haven't seen Amoco on this list forever. But they're on US 1 South at $2.95. And then Shell said, I'll raise you up there. And they're also at $2.95 on Ponce de Leon Boulevard. They got the Shell and A1A Beach Boulevard, $2.96. And it just keeps going up and up from there. That's absolutely nutso. But yeah, so smallest price or least expensive is $2.89. That's pretty exciting.
Right, and the Wawa's at $3.09 and Costco's at $2.97.
Oh boy!
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah. Well, that Gas Buddy Gas Report is brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Are you or someone you know in trouble with the law? Are you in need of immediate assistance, or do you want to just keep them in there? Let's get them out. Call Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. My mom would be like, let him sweat it out.
Don't call Chris if you don't want them out.
Right, exactly, because they're going to get right out. Their team of experienced professionals are available 24/7 to provide fast and reliable bail bond services. They're ensuring that you and your loved one can get out and back to your life as soon as possible. Chris understands that this can be a very stressful time, which is why his team strives to make the bail bond process as easy and straightforward as possible. Always remember this number. I'm serious, because you never know when life is going to send you a wild card. 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. And we've got some music to report today, of course, brought to you by Griffin Service. We've got JC Hatfield Trio at the Milltop Tavern at noon. We got Chris McNeil at Pierre's Pub at 1. John Q at the Milltop Tavern at 4:30. Smokin' Joe Shower at Ann O'Malley's, 6 o'clock p.m. Joshua Tennessee Worthy at Pierre's Pub at 6 p.m. Zach Haywood at Salt Life, 6 p.m. Alex Richmond at Cortez's, 7 p.m. And of course, the world-famous Trivia with Troy, Blake, and Aiden at Gypsy Cabs, 7 o'clock p.m. Do you have openings?
You got to call ahead and check. Last week we did have a spot at the second tier bar.
Okay.
And I got to give a congratulations to Gypsy Cab. They will be doing outdoor seating. They were approved by the Planning and Zoning last week, so congratulations to the crew over there.
I think that's going to be magnificent for their business, don't you?
Yeah, no, I think it'll be really cool. It'll be it'll separate between the two rooms, and it'll sit over there to the left, the outdoor seating. So it's real exciting.
I got to ask you, how come you need a special permit for that? Like, you can't just sit outside?
Well, you need a variance, because the property that it's on, the parking was about 3 or 4 parking places short. People just got to ride together.
Yeah.
Share a ride together.
Yeah.
So, and there's plenty of parking out on the street, and we make it work for trivia, and that's the busiest night of any restaurant's going to have. So.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that music report is brought to you by Griffin Service. All AC, plumbing, and electrical companies are not created equal. Griffin Service understands choosing the right company when you need AC, plumbing, or electrical service is a huge decision. They help hundreds, if not thousands, of local families just like you every week getting problems fixed so you can get back to what really matters. You see them everywhere with dozens of times a week, and when you do, it always means legendary service. If you have an AC, plumbing, or electrical problem, make a call to Griffin or schedule online at griffinservice.com.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a little bit aggressive. Hey, talk about aggressive. Teen arrested in California in connection to a Ponte Vedra shooting. This is crazy. Teen was arrested, the 17-year-old male in California in connection with the July 17th shooting at Ponte Vedra Beach during a marijuana sale. The St. Johns County Sheriff's Office identified Giovanni Nashon White as the shooter in the incident, which took place at the Walden Chase Amenity Center. The shooting occurred after an argument broke out between the victim and several individuals in a black Honda Civic. I'm telling you, Honda people, I'm telling you, you're not bringing your best. I don't like the Hondas. I'm telling you. We're going to come. The victim, shot multiple times, was airlifted to a hospital. White fled the area, and the U.S. Marshal Service joined in the investigation. On Monday, he was arrested by the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force in California. He faces charges of aggravated battery and attempted robbery with a firearm. Jeez. All the way across the country, though?
He tried to get away.
I mean, how does somebody like catch a fugitive like outside of Florida, really?
Well, I mean, you have facial recognition that goes everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's hard to run these days with all the facial recognition stuff.
True story.
So I mean, I just have to shave my beard.
Yeah, you would have to, and like maybe dye your hair green.
People forget what I look like.
I'd
have to grow my hair out and shave my beard. Go a little ponytail in the back. Well,
that would be
but now you know what I'm going to look like.
Right. So now
I just totally gave it away.
Maybe we need to talk to RuPaul and see if we can get you on Drag Race.
I'm too old to run.
He just lays there like a dog in heat.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Speaking about dogs, St. Augustine Humane Society pinup balls winner were announced. You know what this is a great fundraiser they do every year for the calendar. Super cute. The St. Augustine Humane Society annual Pinup Paws calendar is back, featuring the area's winning pets in Sweet Things theme. 13 pets who received the most votes are showcased in professional photos taken by Addison Fitzgerald, great superstar photographer in town, with a total of 80 local animals included in this year's edition. Catherine, a tuxedo cat, earned the cover spot with 4,920 votes. Wow, she running for office? While the 12 months feature the tuxedo cat, Cupcake, along with 11 dogs, Lucy, Binks, Otis, Ginger, Mabel, I love that name, Piper, Charlie, Suki, Layla, Tucker, and Harley. Suki, one of the calendar's stars, is also looking for her forever home. Oh, after being fostered by Swamp Haven for almost 8 months, they do great things over at Swamp Haven. She's described as a sweet senior pup ready to find a loving family. I got to tell you, adopting a senior dog is absolute bliss. They already have it figured out. They're amazing. Yeah. Everyone's like puppy, 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 puppy all the time. But seriously, senior dogs are absolutely where it's at.
Well, you know, I was going to put Blue in this, but obviously it wouldn't have been fair because she's the cutest dog ever.
Like, why would you? Yeah.
It just wouldn't have been fair.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been fair. So
we're too expensive for this. Yeah.
Congratulations to the winners.
Yes. Each winning pet's human companion will receive a gift card to the Columbia restaurant. Hey, I like a Columbia moment, right?
Yeah.
Donated
1905 salad.
Oh, that stinky salad. I love it so much. Literally, like you just have to have it and you realize you're not going to speak to anybody for the rest of the day, but it's
I just go in strong. I go in full on facial hug breathing.
Oh, you really
breathing. Yeah, just take it in.
It is
and
so
then they'll stay away forever.
And you got to have the bread. Like, I don't care if you're having like a non-gluten moment, just you might have to pay the price for this one because their bread is always on point. I love a Columbia moment.
Just
rub
it down in the butter.
Yeah. In Italian, we say puccia. You puccia a little bit and you just get it in there.
There's no puccia. It's caveman.
You're a dunker.
Yeah, no. I just right in there and just mush the butter around on it. And
That's awesome. The 2025 calendar will be officially unveiled at the Pinup Paws Party and October 24th at the White Room. Very nice. The tickets are available online, so if you want to go to that and support a great cause, the St. Augustine Humane Society on Facebook will have all the information for you. All right, we've got Australian breakdancing geek story coming up with something that happened in the bed in Paris.
Oh, gosh. It was a Johnny Depp moment.
Yeah, that's a good tease. We're going to use that. That's a good one. We'll get into it, but we got to talk about Fidus Roofing. Fidus Roofing, your local roofing experts in St. Johns County. As master elite contractors, they take pride in every shingle they lay. What sets them apart? They're not just building roofs, they're building a better community. Fidus Roofing believes in giving back, and their commitment to St. Johns County shines through the support of various children organizations like Big Brothers Big Sisters of St. Johns County, the Boy Scouts, Inc. Investing in Kids. With Fidus Roofing, you're not only getting quality roof, but you're also investing in the future of these incredible organizations. Choose Fidus Roofing for top-notch service and a big heart for the community. Give them a call today, 904-355-ROOF. They do pavers
and gutters. Yeah. Okay, my throat hurts.
Yeah, my mind hurts on this one too.
Right.
Australian breakdancing geek Reagan ranked world #1 despite just having a horrible performance in Paris and killing any hope for breaking to return to the Olympics. This was
I actually am happy this performance was so awful.
It was so bad.
Breakdancing should not be in the Olympics.
It should not be in the Olympics. Yeah, I don't. There it is. I don't really get why
so awful
this was in the Olympics. Like, why is that? Are they going to do this again? Are they really going to get rid of breakdancing? Does anyone know?
There's a few things, in my opinion, that shouldn't be in the Olympics still, but at least if you're going to get it in there, get the best people that do it.
Right.
We can agree or disagree it's relevant or not, or it's a sport or it's not. But
this was almost disrespectful to just, Yeah, there was no art in this.
This was embarrassing.
It was very
embarrassing. Why are we
embarrassing.
showing it? I mean, I thought we said we weren't going to do this show or this story because it stinks.
It definitely stinks. In a major twist. I know.
I love it.
The 37-year-old made headlines after her controversial performances in the Paris Olympics, where she finished second to last. There was somebody worse than this?
Oh, my gosh. How?
Really?
Oh,
was Kenny in the Olympics? Was he worse than this? I'm worried here.
How is it even possible?
Failing to score any points despite this Gunn's victory at Oceania Championship catapulted her to the top of the World Dance Sport Federation rankings. This is a bunch of
That's
horse
got to
hockey.
be a joke.
Gunn is also joined by fellow Aussies Holly Molly, Hannah, G. Clef.
These all sound like street drugs from the 80s.
Give me some of that G-Club.
Give me some of that G-Clef.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, you got any of that G-Clef? You got any?
Honey, money, sonny.
I think I saw that.
You got some honey, molly.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
You got any, man?
Oh, my Lord. The Paris Olympic medalists were absent from the rankings as no points were awarded for their Olympic performances. In her first interview since the announcement, Gunn revealed that she plans to step away from competitive breaking.
Thank God.
Thank God. Citing the stress it has caused her, she expressed a desire to return to dancing for enjoyment rather than competition. Despite her break from competition, Gunn continues to attract attention, recently dining with Boy George, another loser. And
Do you really want to hurt me?
Oh my God, I'm so over him. Such a whiny
Do you really
creep.
want to make me cry?
Rumors also suggest she may appear on the next season of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. What?
No, you're not.
Why?
You're already out.
You are not. You're not even on the D list. I'm like Kathy Griffin is higher than you right now. Gunn has signed with influencer marketing agency Born Bred Talent, and her latest achievement was the world's top breaker is now added to her growing list of accomplishments. I mean, come on. Born Bred, what are you doing? I mean, you could have at least signed the Haktua girl. That would have been better for you.
Born Bred.
Yeah, let's get rid of that in the Olympics. Like, breakdancing does not belong there.
No.
Were you a breaker back in the day? Were you like
I
a pop
can
and locker? Yeah. Boom, 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 cha cha, boom, 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 cha cha. Yes.
Literally better than her. So
I know,
you guys
right?
should train for the Olympics.
I know. Rhythm is a dancer over here. So yeah, there we'll put that story to rest there. But luckily, there was nothing crappy in the bed that we thought. We read the headline that Blake sent over, and we thought it was going to be about.
We thought it was going to be a really.
No, we were explaining to you guys that this is crappy.
Oh, now we got it. Now we got it.
Sorry.
Okay, we took it literal.
Yes,
we did.
We took it
We
literal.
took it literal.
We meant it literal.
Yeah. But I think you should take that last clip and put me and Davey on Boomerang.
Oh, yeah. That could be a great
and we'll
one.
send that to the, what is it?
Yeah, what's her
Tryout
name?
office.
What is it? Dry Bread?
Yeah.
What's the guy's name?
Dry bread, born
Funky
bread.
G.
Dry bread talent, please represent us.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. We got new markers celebrates St. Augustine's 100-year friendship coming up. Please enlighten us a little bit about this friendship. St. Augustine officials have unveiled 2 new historical markers on Avali Street celebrating 100 years of friendship between the city and Avali, Spain. The markers commemorate the deep historical and cultural ties between the 2 cities, with dozens of residents gathering for the event. If you're at the event, please put your name in comments. Mayor Nancy Sykes-Klein highlighted the importance of preserving and celebrating these connections. Noting that Avali is the birthplace of Spanish explorer Pedro Menendez, who founded St. Augustine in 1565. The bond between St. Augustine and Avali began in August 1924 when delegates from St. Augustine first traveled to Avali.
On our dime.
A what?
On our dime, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Even in 1924, of course. On Sunday, delegates from Spain returned to mark the centennial of this relationships on our dime. Residents and visitors alike expressed appreciation for the newly shared history, which adds to St. Augustine's unique heritage. Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it's nice that we've had friends for 100 years.
Right.
You know, I cherish my friends that I've had for 50 years. So none of you guys can say that.
No. But very interesting. I don't really like if you went over to Avali, Spain, and you talked to some of like the people there.
Hey, I'm from St. Augustine. They're like,
would
where?
they know? That's my question.
Louisiana?
Yeah. Like, what are they doing on their side to like commemorate this relationship? Or is it just us on our side? I don't know. The markers are located along a new art installation honoring the life of Pedro Menendez, Daddy P. Further enriching the...
You got some Daddy P?
You got Daddy P, baby. Yes, we got Pedro. Further enriching the nation's oldest city. So I don't know what these markers look like. Do you have any clue here?
I don't either. But I mean, I'm thinking of the history of that 100 years,
Please.
and they had a general named Franco that actually sided with the Italians and with Germany during World War II. So we kept that relationship during that time. I mean, so I'm kind of confused by like how that relationship continued.
Right.
Or did it break apart and it come back and break apart and come back? I mean,
I don't understand.
I don't know
either.
if it was a continual late because if we were friends with them in 42, I got a little problem with that.
Yeah.
So,
right. That's weird. I know that Daddy P was buried over, what's it over at the Mission? I didn't know that his tomb was over there. It was pretty interesting to find out the other day.
Yeah. No, and Pedro, he had an interesting life.
What was he like?
Well, I mean,
was he nice?
He was a military guy. He was about conquering. He was about his way of the Catholicism at that time, which was kind of religion at that time was very violent.
Yes, and guilty. There are a lot of guilt with the Catholics.
I mean, he was a bigamist, but it was very struggling for him because the reason he was forced to be a bigamist is in the Caribbean he was kind of captured, and the only way he could get out is if he married the chief's daughter.
What?
So
I didn't know this.
There was that story that was involved, and then he had a religious struggle with that because he had a wife back in Avali.
Oh my God!
So, I
he's
mean,
gonna go to
there's-
purgatory.
Yeah, so in his mind it was, but he did it to save his people, and it was kind of a strange, very interesting person in history.
Was he a short man or was he a tall man?
No, I think he was average height.
Because Bobby in comments is saying Pedro is power to the short people, so I guess he was.
No, that's
Back then, that was average.
Yeah, the one that they thought was short was they thought Ponce de Leon was short, but that wasn't necessarily true. The artist screwed up on the sculpture.
Oh, really?
And it just they're saying that he was 4'11" because that's the exact height of that sculpture.
Yeah.
That's when they exhumed his body. He was actually 5'7", which was a little taller than Spanish at that time.
Wow.
So so that a lot a lot of the things you hear downtown aren't necessarily factually true.
That's true. That's why you want to get a certified tour guide, because sometimes I walk by these tours and they're like,
but the story is so strong. If you Google height of Ponce de Leon, it'll show up as 4'11" because they've been telling that story for so long.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, I had no idea on that story.
Yeah. So it'll show up. It'll show up as that. And the reason I questioned it when I got to St. Augustine is my grandfather posed. It was almost the exact same size as me. My grandfather posed for the statue at the Leon Springs Park for Ponce de Leon.
Really?
His body frame was used for that.
I didn't know that.
So and he was about 5'7", 5'8".
Where is this place?
It was at the Leon Springs State Park.
Where is that? I'm not.
It's down near DeLand.
Is it really?
It's just a little kind of northwest of DeLand, I guess.
Oh,
but
nice.
it's a really cool,
like
cool park.
Gaylord.
Yeah, they have the sugar mill there where you do your own pancakes.
Really?
Yeah.
I love a pancake moment. That's fun.
Yeah, no, it's great pancakes.
Is it really?
It's great pancakes. Yeah.
How do you like your pancakes? Do you like them ultra thin, or you like a little fluffy?
I'm more of a thin than the smaller ones, because if they get too big, then they get cold in the middle, and I'm not a fan of that.
That's how they are at Bob Evans. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Bob Evans down
and then
on the farm.
pancakes are one of those foods that expands in your stomach and just makes
right.
you, like, no matter how many you eat, you're gonna feel like crap like 20
like
minutes
a brick.
later.
Yeah. That fuel the fire there. Yeah, absolutely. Well, with that said, how do you want to check the comments today, Troy?
Oh, on this intermittent torrential Tuesday, I will travel with terminal velocity into the tidings of the fans.
And while you deal with terminal velocity, I'm going to talk about Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd. They set the standard of your home as more than just a house. It's where your memories are made. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Having a reliable local insurance agency like Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd for over 50 years of experience in homeowners insurance, auto, commercial, and benefits can be a valuable asset in navigating the unpredictable insurance market. They have the expertise to help you find the right coverage for your needs. Of course, our boo, Christy Lawrenson, the queen, is readily available at the St. Augustine office over by UF Health. She offers complimentary policy reviews, which is so helpful for anyone looking to ensure their insurance coverage is up to date and suitable for their needs. Life happens. Make sure you give her a call, 904-794-5455. And BNS Signs, they are doing it. Moments like signs create a lasting impression. Having a clear sign is crucial for public image because it ensures your business or organization is easily recognizable and accessible, which enhances brand visibility and customer trust. Clear signage communicates professionalism and reliability. Well, they've been doing that since 1967. They're providing businesses and organizations in St. John's and surrounding counties with quality signage. For your business, cards to storefront signage and beyond, BNS Signs is equipped to serve you, boo. Give them a call, 904-824-3323. All right, what do we got in comments?
All right. It was definitely firm over soft.
Okay.
So people like it firm. And it's raining all over town. So sporadically.
I saw that.
I just know it's going to be raining on me at 5:21.
Okay.
So Keely, just, get here when you can.
Yeah.
Join us late again. Robin, safe travels. She's headed to Michigan. And Lenny took a little offense. He is a huge Boy George fan.
Is he? I'm sorry. I'm ready to have the conversation with Lenny because I'm not a huge
I was a culture
Boy George
club.
fan.
I was a culture club fan in the 80s. I'm not gonna lie.
Then he started to come out with the books, and then he started to drag people. And I was like, babe, stop being a queen. Just be a talent.
Stick
That's
to the
all.
music.
We don't need to
Stick
hear
to the music.
the drama. Right. Good gracious. So yeah, what else was going to be? Oh, and I know Robin who's heading to Michigan. She's also started the show The Perfect Couple. I'm telling you one more time, it's really good. Watch that on Netflix. That's an awesome show.
All right. Before I get into the STOITM stat today, I just want to say for the record, if I'm not here tomorrow,
what happened?
I won the 800 million Mega Million.
Right.
So just
you would still be here though.
I'm not going to be. I'm going to be on my way to Tallahassee. I'm getting that crap in the bank as quick as possible. I'll be here the following day.
Okay.
I'm not gonna disappear. I told you how much I love this town. I'm not gonna disappear. So just so you know, that could happen. It's $800 million.
$1 million?
Almost $1 billion today.
Oh, wow. That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Would you take, I think I've asked you this before.
I gave away hams. I should win, right?
Right, you should. You have the blessing with the angels up there. What would you take, the lump sum, or would you take it in?
Oh, lump sum. You definitely do lump sum.
Is that the way to do it?
That's the way to do it. So get those taxes out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, Melissa, I've been enjoying Chimp Crazy too. I finished it last night. Good, great. Remember the Tiger King series when when COVID started or whatever? Well, now they have a new one, Chimp Crazy, the people that collect chimpanzees, what a culture that is. And there was one famous chimp that this lady's like kidnapped. There's a whole crazy story, but it's worth a good view.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's some subcultures out there. Speaking of subcultures, what's the STOITM stat today, Troy?
Well, is Michael's chimp still alive?
No. Oh, Bubbles?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's a good question, actually.
All right.
Fact checking.
Yeah, fact check as I go through this STOITM stat. And on this day in 1977, believe it or not, 1977. So it's I was 10 years old when this actually took place. This is the very last time they executed someone with the guillotine in France.
Really?
I would have thought it had been, 100 years ago.
Right.
But it's in 1977. It was in the prison of Marseille. And the guillotine came about in 1792 because the French wanted a humane way to kill their criminals. Oh. All right. So the irony is the king, Louis the 16th, he was kind of an engineer by trade. It had a beveled blade on it, and he made it kind of an angle blade so it cut cleaner. They practiced on cadavers and on different animals and different things. But the irony is about 9-10 months after they came out with this, guess who gets their head chopped off with the guillotine? Louis the 16th, along with Marie Antoinette.
His invention?
Yeah.
Let them eat cake?
It wasn't his invention. He just improved the blade on it.
Wow.
Right?
Do you think he knew ahead of time or no?
I don't.
Because they were living off the hog, right?
Yeah. No. And the I don't think anyone gave him a heads up.
Wow. Marie Antoinette.
Get it heads up.
He didn't know ahead of time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm surrounded by dad jokes.
But the term "hell in a handbasket" comes from the guillotine.
Is it really?
Yeah, because usually it's evil. It's evil that getting their head chopped off, and that's hell in a handbasket.
What a STOITM stat. Oh, yeah. But I do have good news. Just a side note on your STOITM stat. Michael Jackson's pet, chimpanzee Bubbles, is living his best life at
Florida, right?
an animal sanctuary in the impressive age of 41. It doesn't say if he's in Florida or not.
Okay.
But Barbara Jean in comments is saying, no, he passed away. So maybe we have conflicting reports here.
Yeah, I just don't know if Bubbles is with us or not.
He was born in 1983. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But that beautiful STOITM, well, not really. That gruesome.
It was kind of
hell in a handbasket.
It was a killer one. It was a killer one.
Go murder some pizza over at St. Augie's Pizza. They're open today, craving delicious pizza in St. Augustine. Look no further than St. Augie's Pizza, located at the corner of King and Riberia. They're serving up mouth-watering slices of heaven, from classic margarita to loaded supreme, baby. They've got all your pizza cravings in sight. Give them a call or check them out today. Go to St. Augie's Pizza. All right, plugs, Troy.
All right, come see us at Trivia tonight at Gypsy Cab. Try the Troy Burger over there.
Oh, excuse me, on multiple menus. I like that. And also, they should have paid attention to that STOITM stat, right? That could
They should have paid attention to that STOITM stat.
A little bit of a tip there. Hey, we got all things Limelight Theater. I got Michelle Vagan from Panache going to be co-hosting today on the afternoon show. I'll see you at 3, boo. Bye, babes.
Bye-bye.